The morning light spills gently through linen-draped windows, brushing over soft oak floors and pale plaster walls. Each glimmer whispers of a timeless calm, where simplicity feels intimate and every detail breathes. A slender breeze moves through airy curtains, carrying the scent of lavender and polished wood. It's the kind of stillness that invites you to slow your breath and notice the quiet comfort of beauty unfolding. Here, the French cottage becomes something new, fresh, effortless, and modern, yet it still holds the soft poetry of the past. Welcome to a space that feels like memory and morning light all at once. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this moment of calm inspiration. In a modern French cottage, color lives softly. It hums instead of speaks. The palette is an orchestra of whispers, warm creams, muted whites, and subtle stone grays that bathe every surface in serenity. Light glides across plaster walls like poetry, softening shadows and blending shades until they feel almost fluid. This union of colors becomes more than mere design. It becomes emotion painted across space. Each tone carries memory. A linen tablecloth sun-bleached over years, a stone vase faded by time. Together, they create a harmony that feels calm, grounded, and endlessly timeless. Touches of nature breathe life into each corner. The patina of oak beams, the grain of hand-sanded wood, and the softness of linen all tell stories of touch and time. Each surface feels alive. Sunlight rests upon woven fibers and rough stone, revealing the imperfections that make beauty human. There's warmth in the uneven edges, quiet grace in every knot and shadow, like nature's own handwriting. When design begins with honesty, wood unpainted, linen unbleached, stone unpolished, the space becomes more than decorated. It becomes grounded, soulful, and deeply real, holding comfort within simplicity. The modern French cottage doesn't try too hard. It simply is. Every piece feels placed by intuition, not by rule. Spaciousness breathes between objects, and in that stillness, grace quietly appears. Simple silhouettes meet soft textures. A slip-covered chair, a single bloom in a glass jar, sunlight drifting across uncluttered surfaces. It's minimalism softened by warmth, where air and emotion share the same space. Here, beauty lives in the pause, the choice to leave a corner open, a wall bare. It's design that trusts silence, allowing calm to speak louder than ornament. Every piece of furniture feels like it has lived another life, a weathered armoire kissed by time, a sculpted chair softened by touch. These pieces speak in quiet tones, blending history with the now. Matte black hardware rests beside curved oak frames. Linen upholstery embraces clean edges. The room feels both curated and spontaneous, like modern grace dressed in the patina of memory. This interplay between old and new is where the French cottage truly shines. It reminds us that beauty isn't only found in freshness, but also in the way something endures. Light is the true architect here. It pours softly through tall windows, gliding over raw textures and polished surfaces, sculpting everything it touches into something alive and fleeting. In a modern French cottage, air feels visible, captured between soft linen drapes and glimmering glass. The gentle play of brightness and shade gives every moment a sense of quiet theater. When design honors light, rooms no longer feel contained, they breathe. Corners dissolve into glow, and time itself seems slower, filled with golden calm and the hush of morning. In every French cottage, there's always a quiet corner waiting to hold someone's peace. A window seat bathed in sunlight, a small armchair softened by time, a cup of tea carried in silence. These corners feel like whispered invitations to rest. They don't demand attention, they reward stillness. Here, linen folds catch soft shadows, and the hum of the world dims to a gentle hush. Each nook is a story, the warmth of a late afternoon, the flicker of light on wood, the simple beauty of being unhurried. In their smallness, they remind us how comfort can be infinite. The modern French cottage welcomes nature without effort. Branches in a ceramic jug, olive stems leaning toward the light, and wildflowers arranged with a kind of graceful imperfection. Greenery softens the geometry of the home. Ferns breathe against stone walls, and the scent of herbs drifts through open windows. It's as if the garden stretches its fingers gently indoors. Every stem is chosen for feeling, not perfection, a reminder that beauty thrives in freedom. In this dance between nature and home, the French cottage finds its truest peace. In the French cottage, beauty blooms from the smallest things: a hand-thrown bowl, a stack of linen napkins, a faded painting leaning casually against the wall. Each piece is quiet, yet deeply expressive. These details are like gentle punctuation marks in a love letter to the home. Ceramics with soft imperfections, frames touched by years, and woven textures that carry stories of hands and heart. Nothing here is placed by trend, but by tenderness. In every small composition, emotion gathers, proof that when we live beautifully, even stillness becomes art. The magic of the modern French cottage lies in contrast, the rustic beside the refined. A matte black pendant hovers above weathered beams, brushed brass quietly glows against pale walls. Clean lines breathe clarity among the softness. Minimal shelving, sculptural lighting, and quiet geometry that feels confident, not cold. Each modern accent becomes a heartbeat inside nostalgic calm. Together, old and new create rhythm, the classic warmth anchored by the gentle discipline of design. It's not reinvention, but renewal, the past reimagined through the lens of now. As autumn arrives, the French cottage deepens in color and feeling. Sunlight turns amber, linen turns to wool, and the air carries a slow hush, like the home is breathing alongside the season. Pumpkin tones and muted rusts nestle into the neutrals, adding warmth without weight. Branches of dried leaves and earthen ceramics give the space a tender, lived softness. Every flicker of candlelight seems to stretch time, an invitation to pause, to sip, to settle. The modern French cottage becomes not just a home, but a refuge for the heart. As the day fades, the French cottage glows softly, gold light pooling over linen and stone. Every texture, every color, every sigh of wind seems to whisper one thing: beauty can be gentle. It's a space that reminds us to slow down, to find poetry in the ordinary, and to let warmth linger in the corners of our lives. Here, design becomes feeling, enduring, quiet, and kind. If this vision of calm inspires you, stay with us. Subscribe for more stories shaped by light, comfort, and creativity, and let your own home fall in love with timeless French cottage charm.